Good morning and welcome back to another beautiful day here in Colombia. We are in Bogota and it's gray, it's cloudy, and it's cold. I kind of miss Medellin right now. Medellin was so much warmer, but this is Bogota and today we are going on a street food tour here in Bogota. There are some incredible street food to be tried here in Bogota. It's the capital of Colombia, it has some incredible food and I'm hungry. So let's go ahead, let's go get some food. Let's go see what we can get to eat here in the beautiful city of Bogota. So, oh, the sun's coming out, finally, a little bit of sun. So let's go ahead, let's get started with our food tour here in the city of Bogota. Well, to start off our day, we have come to a market here known as El Mercado Palo Quemado. It's a little far west of Bogota, of downtown Bogota. It's still in Bogota, just a little bit west of Bogota. And to be fair, I walked here, although I would strongly advise you take a bus here because it is pretty far away from La Candelaria and a lot of the main central regions. To be fair, it kind of is almost lunchtime. We've kind of gotten in a little bit late, but let's go ahead, let's go see what we can eat here inside the market. This is a market that actually Anthony Bourdain came to. So it's a legendary market and you know if Anthony Bourdain goes somewhere, it's gotta be good. So let's go ahead, let's see if we can find some stalls. Maybe a stall that Anthony Bourdain ate at. ¿Costilla tienes?
Hay de costilla. ¿Me le pueden vender uno, porfa?
Sí.
Gracias.
Gracias. We've come inside the market now. We've come to a place known as Restaurante El Zoológico, which means the restaurant of the zoo. I think that might just be because they serve food from every animal. They serve food from the pig, fish, chicken, basically every animal. That's why we really call it the zoo. But this is the place that Anthony Bourdain came to when he came to the market. He came here and had rib soup and he was like, wow, that's one of the best things I've ever had. So Anthony Bourdain came here and he said this thing is the best cure for a hangover in Colombia. Then it's got to be good. I got the exact same thing that he got, which is a bowl of rib soup. And it is warm, it is hot, and it just got heated up. And it is beautiful. Look at the generous sort of sparkling of like parsley right on top. It's got potatoes, it's got onions inside the soup. It looks incredible, and I've had rib soup before here in Colombia. I don't think I've had one like this. Like there is not one that's as well sort of, it's so many ingredients in here. And the rib also, look at this massive, massive piece of rib. That is a big, big piece of rib. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's just try out this soup. This is apparently the greatest cure for a hangover according to Anthony Bourdain. So let's go ahead and try it out. Oh. That is so savory. Like the umami flavor is off the charts. It's perfectly salty, but at the same time, you've got the earthiness from the potatoes, which are just boiled down until they're literally like the softest thing ever. The soup is incredible, and of course, the parsley on top gives it the nice, perfect freshness that you need to a good rib soup. Let's go ahead and try out some of the potato as well. You can see, oh, just cutting into the potato. It's one of the softest things. It's like cutting into melted butter. That's how soft it is. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh. I just can't get over the flavor of that soup. It is so incredibly deep, so incredibly rich, so incredibly flavorful. Wow, I haven't had rib soup like that ever. That is so good. Okay, now without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get a piece of rib. Let's try out the meat here. I expected it to be soft. I didn't expect it to be that soft. The meat, that literally just like, you don't need teeth to chew that meat. Now, I know I've said that a lot about a lot of meats, but that is probably some of the most tender rib meat I've ever had in my life. The rib meat literally turns into a paste once your teeth touch it. It is so incredibly soft. It literally melts in your mouth. Wow. Trust me, Anthony Bourdain knew what he was doing when he was showing this place. It's tucked away right here in the fish section, actually, of the market, but wow. Really, really incredible. Okay, let's finish this up and let's go see what else we can eat here at the market. Alright, next stop for the day we come to a place called Lechoneria Doña Rosalia, and they are a popular place. Now, let me tell you, they've been open since 1970, so almost, actually over 50 years of history. Second, I wanted to get their tamal. They're sold out. They're literally sold out for the day, and it's like not even noon yet. That's how popular they are. That is how good their lechon and their tamales is. So, because I couldn't get a tamal, I had no choice but to get the lechon, but I wanted to try lechon here in Colombia for a long time. What is lechon? Well, lechon is roasted pig, and you literally see the pig here. But what's interesting in Colombia is that they stuff the pig with rice and beans and a lot of different things that add so much flavor to it. It looks incredible. So first, let's go ahead. Let's get our first little bite of lechon. You can see there's some rice, there's some pork. It's the perfect little packaged bite. Rice, pork, some beans, everything combined together. Let's go for it. Rice is really soft, and the beans, they have a nice little like crunch to it. I feel like it's almost like peanuts that they put inside, and maybe some corn kernels as well. But when they cook it in there, it's like a little like nice crunchy bite in comparison to the soft peanuts. Those are the soft rice and pork that you stuffed inside the pork. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some salsa ají because I need some spice. We're just gonna go ahead and put some spice in just to give it a little bit of flavor, because yes, the porky flavor is great, but I love my spice too. So let's go ahead, let's try this out. Oh man, that is much spicier than I expected. Whew. That is hitting me definitely at the very front of my mouth, but definitely with the spice, it increases the whole thing. Okay, what we have here is an arepa. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear off a little bit of the arepa. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the lechon right on top of it. Oh, this is gonna be a great bite. All right, we're gonna really stuff it up here, load it up. Let's go and try it out. The arepa. Wow. I don't know what it is, but that arepa is really good. Most of the time when I've had arepa, it's too dry. It's too crumbly. This one is not that dry or crumbly. It's actually quite soft, moist, almost sort of glutinous on the inside, which I really like. And then finally, the last thing I have to show you, they literally put a very crispy piece of the pork skin right on top of the lechon. Just go ahead, take a bite of this beautiful crispiness. Oh. No matter where you are in the world, roasted, crispy pig skin, that is beautiful. The bottom part, a little bit gelatinous, top part just cracks like a sugar cracker almost. Wow, that's amazing. Total price of this portion, 8,000 pesos. Same as the soup that we had earlier. It was just, again, just $2. Very, very affordable, very great food, and wow, one of the best things I think you can find here at the market. Okay, we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna head back to the center of Bogota. We're gonna go to another part of the city. All right, welcome back to the center of Bogota, and well, we've had a lot of savory food today. We haven't had a lot of sweets, so I've come to a place here. It's a bakery. It's called 𝐋𝐈𝐍𝐿 Bakery. Let me tell you, this place is packed. It is popular. It's an afternoon, and like you will struggle to find a seat here. This place has been open since 1948. So, to give you some context, that's like right after World War II. That's when this place was open. I mean, the decor of the place, you can tell, old classic bakery here in Bogota. It does not get more local, more old, and more traditional than it does here. Now, it's a little bit later in the day, so I've gotten a couple desserts. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. First off, we've got a drink. We've got avena. Avena is sort of wheat, wheat that's sort of ground up, sort of like a nutty sort of milk. I actually haven't had it so far here in Colombia, and I've seen it everywhere, so no better place to try it than here, perhaps in the best bakery in all of Bogota. Let's go ahead and try it out. That's creamy, vanilla-y, very, very thick, and a great, amazing drink to have. It's got a vanilla flavor to it, and she told me they make this in-house. They literally make it in the bag, fresh, and wow. Let's go and start with the burnt milk. Look at this, it looks so good. There's almost like a layer, like a pool of sort of oil, I guess, that has developed. It looks really good. To be honest, it kind of looks like flan. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna try it out and see if it actually is like flan. They've been mastering this recipe for what, almost 80 years now, so let's see if they've got it now. Let's try it out. Oh, that little liquid layer, that's not oil, that's sweet syrup, caramel, that just soaks the flan a little bit. It's a lot drier than flan. It's actually almost crumblier. You can tell it's milk, because milk has that crumble texture once you boil it down, almost like cheese. But that is really, really good. The cake itself is a bit dry, but with the caramel, with the sauce on the bottom, it creates the perfect balance. Wow, one of the best leche asadas I've had. That is very, very good. Let's go to tres leches. Like you know, tres leches is my favorite dessert in the whole world. Let's see if they do it better. She said it's one of the best, so they've been mastering this recipe for a very long time. I hope they've got it down. Let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, there are a lot of things going on at tres leches. First off, usually in tres leches, they put the fruits on top of the tres leches. You dip everything in together, that's great. Here, the fruits are inside the tres leches. I think I might have eaten the only, oh no, you can literally see here, you can see the strawberries right here. That is the strawberries baked into the tres leches. It's not on top of it, it's not outside of the tres leches, it's in the tres leches. That's really nice because sometimes the fruits are really difficult to add into the tres leches. It's very difficult to incorporate. This literally doesn't encounter the same problem that I've had with other tres leches. Second, the cream itself. Airiest, lightest cream I've ever had in a tres leches. It literally disappears. It evaporates in your mouth. The volume of it, I don't know why, I think they add a lot of air and beat the air into the cream, and then once you eat it, it just disintegrates. It literally disappears. Smoothest, lightest tres leches I've ever had. That is the last tres leches that they're selling today. This is the last one. I literally got the last one. I can totally understand why. I understand why people eat this because it is good. Last one here, a little puff. Let's go ahead, try it out. It's got cream and arequipe. Remember, arequipe is the dulce de leche, the sort of caramelly thing. Let's go ahead and give it a try. The cream just burst everywhere. The remnant now is just an empty shell with cream on the napkin. That's what happens when you decide to take a bite and it just explodes. But you can see the arequipe inside it. There's got this sweet, salty taste to it. It's like a cream puff, but cream puffs are usually too sweet. Here, the dough is a little bit salty. I think the cream is not just normal cream. It's got a little saltiness as well, which adds a really, really nice thing. You've got sweet, salty, all at the same time. The crazy part is, all this together, 20,500 pesos. That is like $5 for tres leches, the burnt milk, the cream puff, and the drink. All that together, $5. I mean, that is the type of prices you're paying here in Bogota to have amazing, insanely delicious desserts like this. For me, this is a win. No wonder a lot of locals are here. They're coming here, they're having coffee in the afternoon, they're having a drink of this. No wonder their tres leches is sold out. It's just a great place, and there's a reason it's been open since 1948. Wow, that was easily one of the best things I've ever had. This right here, Panaderia San Isidro, one of the best places to get some sweets here in Bogota. Now, if you look at the sky, the sun has already set, but because we're higher in the mountains, it's like only 6 and the sun has already set. We're gonna have dinner a little bit later, so we're just gonna chill out, we're just gonna relax, and I will see you guys when we go straight for dinner. come to our spot for dinner, and we've come to a really popular spot. I don't know if you can hear it. It's very, very noisy around here. This is a place known as Doña Ceci, I think is the name. And she basically runs the stall that does drinks, especially late at night. But they got arepas. And let me tell you, this place is packed. There's not even a single table. And that's how busy it is. That's how packed it is. What have we got? We've got an arepa with chicken, beef, mushroom, and quail's egg. And when I thought quail's egg, I was like, okay, they're just gonna put one quail's egg on top because that's usually what happens when you order an arepa with a quail's egg on top. No, there are like 4 quail's egg in there, crushed and stuffed into the arepa. I've never seen quail's egg literally smushed into the filling of an arepa. For me, this is a first, and this is a very exciting first. For drinks, we got chicha morada. Remember, chicha morada is the drink that you get from purple corn. Classic drink here in Latin America, from Colombia to Peru. It's a very, very common drink that you're going to find here with your food. So let's go ahead, let's try out the chicha here in Colombia, because I've had it before in Peru, not in Colombia. I feel like the chicha here in Colombia is a little sweeter. I think that might just be because they put in some sugar. That might be it, but that is really, really good chicha. Like I said, it's very good for you. It's actually very, very healthy because it's from purple corn. So it's like a purple corn drink designed to be really, really healthy. Okay, now with the arepa, we've got 2 salsas. We've got a green one and a red one. I think I'm just going to go with the green one because I like green salsa. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour it on top. Just holding this thing, I don't know if I can. Literally, things are falling off. All right, we've got to quickly go in. Let's go ahead and do this a bite. That is amazing. First off, this green sauce, it's not avocado, it's parsley. It's kind of like a parsley oil sort of sauce. Amazing. It's kind of like chimichurri, arepa. Beautiful. I don't know what it is about arepas here in Bogota. They are really, really good. It's actually a very thin arepa. That's because they have one arepa, they cut it in half and they stuff things inside. But I love that the arepa is nice and moist. It's not dry. It's not crumbly. It just melts when you bite into it. Like I said, arepas don't have much flavor on its own. But the meats in there, man. The chicken, honestly, the chicken doesn't have much flavor. But the beef, it's got this deep flavor. That means that beef has been cooked for a very long time, which is why you can literally see the beef is one of the most tender things you're going to get. Then the mushrooms. The mushrooms have been sauteed down until they are the nicest, most delicate little slices of mushrooms, and they're very small slices as well. So to be fair, you don't actually taste the texture of the mushroom, but you do taste the flavor of the mushroom, and that adds a whole different flavor profile to the arepa. Wow, that is incredible. The quail's egg, literally mashed up, so you can taste a little bit of it, but it's not strong. It's not a strong eggy flavor because you're competing with the meat, the mushroom, and of course, the green parsley sauce on the side. There's just so many flavors fighting each other for dominance with no one being able to take the crown, with the arepa carrying it all together. You can literally choose which toppings you want. Like, you can add ham if you want, you can add cheese if you want, you can decide to take out mushrooms if you don't like them, so it's very, very customizable. I think that's what makes this place so popular. It's not set arepas. You can literally go with whatever you want, and that, I'd say, is one of the best things I've had here in Colombia. Literally at the entrance of the place, you can see all the arepas being grilled. The thing about arepas is there's many ways of making them, but you can either grill them or you can fry them, which is what we've also had before. Love the grilled ones, love the flavor on that, and honestly, one of the best things you're just gonna find here in the city because it is just incredible. Like that place is so packed, like it is completely they're currently still cooking in there, but that place is so packed in there. It is literally filled with people like to the brim, full of locals who are like discussing art, discussing politics. You know, I literally heard someone talking about Picasso's artwork here in Bogota. That's the type of conversation you get when you're here at a local little place like this one right here. Definitely one of the best places you can go to get an arepa here in Bogota. But with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this food tour here in the city. From delicious arepas like that to, you know, what we've had, the soup, the rib soup and the bakery we went to today. It's been an incredible food day here in Bogota. And I have to say, Bogota might not be my favorite city in Colombia. It's cold, it's rainy, it's gray. But when it comes to food, it is easily on par with all the other great cities in this country. So make sure when you come to Bogota, eat your way through the city. You're going to learn so much about the people, so much about the culture. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. And subscribe for more food and travel videos here from the beautiful country of Bogota, over the beautiful country of Colombia. But that's going to be it for today's food tour here in the city of Bogota. Bye guys.